Welcome to the collective. It is about October 10th, I believe, and a lot's been going on. Season's changing, we're into fall, and everything is just falling down. We're getting into the 40s. We are about ready to shut down our hydroponic system. It's done great. I've collected over 100 of these cayenne peppers just hanging off here. Look at this stuff. It's just great. And I was going to ripen them on the vine, but they're starting to rot on the vine because it's getting so cold. So I'm going to... I've been harvesting them. And this is like the third bowl full, and I'm not even done yet. There's probably another 30, 20 peppers on here. So that's going to be interesting. My boot jalokias, I mean, these plants do so well, and they look so good. And you get these peppers on here for... these are... Carolina Reapers. I found a seed and thought it would be fun to plant it. But, I mean, the plants are beautiful, but I can't keep these in the greenhouse. I usually tried to save them, but I don't anymore because they just get aphids anywhere I go. So I just don't bother. I just plant them from seed. So, there's that. The tomatoes are about, I mean, they're completely done. They were done weeks ago. I've had a lot of them. And so I've taken the liberty to can most of them. And I learned a thing about the freezer where you put them in the freezer and then you go ahead and, oh, there's a few tomatoes on there still. Right there. Where you freeze them, and then when you're ready to use them after, you know, you've ripened them, you pick them, you ripen them in a box or, you know, a container, and then you go ahead and freeze them once they turn red. Oh, see, here's another one I haven't really picked. Look how many of these cayennes are just dripping off of this plant. They are so happy, and they're very good and tasty with a small smoky flavor. Here is the mint that I'll just leave in the buckets over winter. The rest is going to get ripped out when the time comes after the big frost. Look at how beautiful those are. And a lot of stuff. And I've been harvesting, but the tomatoes, you freeze them, and then when you're ready to use them, after, you know, they've ripened, you freeze them, then you take them out and you put them under warm water, and the skins will come right off, and then you can can them. And that's what I've been doing, and it's been great. Let's see. In here we have a lovely greenhouse. Let's see, I missed the orchid. I have an orchid cactus, and one bloom is about to bloom and one has already bloomed. And these are the expired blooms, but they made this place smell so good. I don't still have anything from my I still don't have anything from my vanilla. And here are the survivors of my orchid that did very well. I have several of them. And right here I have I actually did save this from outside. It was just this little bitty melon. I have no idea what it's going to be. I know it's going to be some kind of squash, so we'll see. I'm going to plant it, and it's going to overwinter here. And these are seeds that I got from Active Plants. So these are not seeds from a catalog. These are actually seeds that came from plants this year. Let's see. We have that jalapeno, giant jalapeno that I have. I took the first ripe fruit and then planted it, and they all germinated. And here's another one where these I actually cheated and got from the store, the hatch peppers that you see, the hot poblano, because I wanted something that I could put in a mole or whatever. And it has bloomed me two. It looks like two germinated. And this is my tri-field tomato, and that was from a huge beefy tomato that I had, and I went ahead and planted that. And these guys are going to grow in the winter. I don't think they're going to be hydroponic. And this is my dragon fruit cactus. I don't think I'm going to do hydroponics. I'll probably do something this year. Just put them in big dirt pots. And so of course this will be my lettuce. I'll do some lettuce this year. I may find another container with not as many on here and maybe make the pyramid flat and then do it that way. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. It'll probably be fun. Maybe a cylinder. But the greenhouse is now ready to go, and the heater's kicked on. The vents have been shut off. And it is just an unbelievably awesome smell here. And the dogs are all fun. They're getting ready for winter too. The chickens are all ready. Everybody's ready for the fall. I do love the fall. I had a lot of fun this year. I'm going to make some changes with some radishes that I have, because they would crawl up this trellis here with my apple tree, this huge thing that you see. And they'll go in here and start eating my tomatoes, but they didn't do too bad. So yeah, it's a shame. Some of these plants I won't go and move. If I do, it'll be in the garage, but you know, I hate killing things. So that's your quick wrap up of what's going on at the collective. I'm sorry about the videos again. I just get caught up, and by the time I'm late with the videos, then it's hard to edit them unless you immediately do this. Like tonight, I'm gonna just do this. Here's my lemons, doing really well. These plants are gonna have to go in probably before this weekend, since we're hitting 40-degree weather now. So we'll have to do that. Here's a nice pepper that's ripened, and I'll probably take the seeds from this, and it's a California Wonderbell. And yeah, so we'll shut down the system here shortly when I've harvested everything. Here's the system, doing pretty well. We had a lot of rain, and so anything above that mark, the black mark, is extra from that one storm. So if you get a lot of rain, this thing will fill up. And this is Bailey. She's adapted pretty well, I mean very well, to this place. Hello, Dugan. So I'm gonna wrap this up for you, and I will talk to you later. Thanks for sticking around, guys, and I hope you enjoy these videos as much as I do, and talk to you later. Bye.